Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today. Shiny Shuriken, aka Mac. I'm excited to post my first video, and as much of you know, a lot of my videos are going to be centered around shiny hunting, as you can tell from my name. But I also love battling, and I do have some core friends that I do battle quite a bit with, and we do have some great single battles. I do dabble in the double, but mostly I'm all about those single battles. I do like the original tech that the original generation brought. So today we're going to be looking over a link battle that I had with one of my friends, Ashton. Looking at his team, he's got a Goodra, a Mawile, a Hawlucha, a Scolipede, Starmie, and Mamoswine. Some very common mons that you see both in singles and in doubles. The Mamoswine, obviously very scary with the Icicle Crash, high attack, good speed stat. If you play it right, always got to be aware of Choice Scarfer. Starmie, a great Pokemon with analytic ability. If he's running that typical modest set or even a timid set, it can be quite a bit to deal with if you don't have something prepared for it. Scolipede, of course, very scary, huge attack stat, most likely running either a Jolly Nature, an Adamant Nature, going to be trying to sweep up with that thing. Hawlucha, obviously a great Pokemon if it's played well. Mawile, very scary, very, very physical, and if they can get set up well enough, I mean with a couple of Swords Dance, knockoff, continuously taking away item usage from my team, sucker punches to outclass your faster mons. Very, very, very scary. Goodra, always a great Pokemon. Huge special attack stat. I always like to be wary of the Choice Specs versions in single battles. Choice Specs Goodra is just so good. So we'll see what he has planned for us today. We're going to jump into the battle here. Looking out at his first six, I really wasn't sure what he would lead with. You know, I had suspicions that the Mamoswine would come out first, so I thought to myself, you know, I want to try and bait him out with my Thundurus, so I thought I'd lead with the Thundurus. If nothing else, I do have the Z fighting on it, so I thought I'd be able to nuke the Mamoswine by outpacing him. Obviously, huge speed stat on my Thundurus. And then all of a sudden, he surprised me. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into the battle here. And I brought Buzzwole, Flareon, Stakataka, Toxapex, and Machamp for some other support. I know I have a lot of similar typings, Buzzwole and Machamp both fighting. But really, I felt like this team had some opportunities with the versatility in the movesets. So here we go. I lead with my Thundurus, of course, naturally shiny. All caught by myself. And he actually leads with his Goodra. So I'm like, you know what? I'm still going to do the same thing. I have my nuke, so I'm going to hit it with a Z fighting. I've got the Focus Blast, of course, and absolutely nothing. He goes with a Thunderbolt, still hits me hard. I'm going to check what a Sludge Wave does. Nothing. He hits me with that Fire Blast. Huge damage. So I go for a Focus Blast. I miss. Of course, I would miss right after he hits a Fire Blast. So he takes me out with a Thunderbolt. Absolutely. Machamp I'm bringing in because I got Ice Punch on Machamp. So I'm running the set here for, of course, physical. But really I'm just kind of praying that I can live one. I do have a decently bulky set, but not crazy. And he actually misses the Draco, and I actually am able to get that Ice Punch off and knock out the Goodra. Of course, that Gooey kicks in, my Flame Orb kicks on. I've got that Guts boost now in attack. My Machamp is very viable in this battle. When he brings out the Starmie, I know that I don't want to lose my Machamp. I switch in my Buzzwole thinking that I have a very bulky Buzzwole, and I take a D-Gleam to the face. So that one obviously hurt. I can't live another one. I do see some viability for my Buzzwole down the line, especially with Trick Room on my Stakataka. So I switch him out. I'm going to take that hit with the Toxapex. Definitely expected another D-Gleam here. I eat that. No problem. Toxapex does what it does well, honestly. So I've got the Black Sludge there for recovery. And I wasn't expecting the quick switch. I thought he would try and bait me around a little bit, but he brings out Mawile right away. Very surprising to see that. I hit it with the Scald, and I get so lucky in Snake a Burn. That's for that Focus Blast missed. So I'm not sure what he's going to do here. I'm obviously expecting a knockoff to get rid of my Black Sludge. I know nobody wants anyone else to have passive recovery So I'm just going to see what he's doing. I'm running a Baneful Bunker, and he actually tries to Sucker Punch, expecting obviously another Scald or something coming from my Toxapex. And so I thought he was going to stay in there, and I was going to get a chance to get a free switch out and get a move on Sucker Punch, so I thought I'd get Flareon in on the Mawile, but he actually switches as well to his Mamoswine, which I think is okay, because my Flareon has max speed, but it's an adamant nature, so I'm missing just enough to outspeed that Mamoswine, and I actually die to a Earthquake. So I'm not sure what else to do. Stakataka's got amazing defense, so I bring in my stock, and I'm like, let's do this. So right away, I'm just going to try and eat that Earthquake, but he actually goes for Icicle Crash, and I'm going to Trick Room in his face. And this is where everything turns around for me. So he actually switches out, and in Trick Room, I've got crazy speed. Well, the opposite, but Gyro Ball obviously doing so much damage to so many things. Obviously, the Mawile coming in, I'm not going to take a lot of damage from Sucker Punches, and it's not going to take a lot of damage from my Gyro Ball, but it's enough to take it out. So now I'm down to 2 rooms left on Trick Room. I've got the Beast Boost going. I am defensively, you can't hit me. So, of course, here comes the special attacker, Starmie. I go for a Stone Edge. Luck again. I hit the Stone Edge and KO the Starmie in 1 hit. So that's just awesome. I am Beast Boosting all over the place. Here comes that scary Scolipede. Now, however, I have this huge defense stat, so I'm not too concerned. I want to see what he's going to do, so I'm going to just Gyro Ball, see what happens. He ends up protecting himself to wait out my Trick Room. Things can come back around here. He's getting a speed boost, and he ends up switching to let me Trick Room back again. And right in front of the Mamoswine. I mean, I'm going to be able to take out the Mamoswine easily with either a Gyro Ball or an Earthquake. So I Gyro Ball expecting the Scolipede switch again, and I get the Mamoswine out. So great performance from my Stakataka here. Only 2 Mons left, Hawlucha and Scolipede. Here comes the Hawlucha. There's not much this thing can do. I'm going to Gyro Ball in its face, and that thing's gone. I'm just Ocone Mons left and right here, and things are going very well for my Stakataka. So, last Mon left is the Scolipede, and out comes the Scolipede, ready to try and outlast that Trick Room and see what it can do. It's Scolipede against the world. I'm going to EQ, and boom. That's half of its health, and that's a guaranteed 2-hit KO. Its Swords Dance is up. I have 3 or 4 Beast Boosts on my defense. It's not going to do anything, and he saves himself a turn with Protect. He's going to be able to get a hit off, obviously, with Trick Room dying out, but nothing's going to knock me down. There's just so little damage from that Mega Horn, and the EQ will finish off the Scolipede. So, with that, I do pick up the win. Things didn't look great. I kind of had a questionable switch in with the Buzzwole into the Starmie. Really will have to re-look at my special defense there, but great come from behind victory for Stakataka, honestly. A little bit of it was luck, obviously, getting that Scald Burn from Toxapex on Mawile, hitting the Stone Edge on Starmie. But, you know, that's the game we play. So, very, very great battle with Ashton. Love it. We always have some really great battles. Thank you very much, Ashton, for letting me post up this video. And I hope you guys very much enjoyed. I know I'm going to be getting better, and I hope to post a lot more videos here, both of my shiny hunting and of my battling. And I hope you guys enjoy. Drop a like below, follow, and I'll catch you next time.